Hey, there we go. Welcome back, everyone. Hi, hello, how's it going? If you're watching on YouTube, then thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. And if you're here with Twitch, then hello. We got Max, Nightshade, Arch, Zong, Ansgar, Yama, Monk, Max, Philippos. Philippos has donated a bunch, and there's Wake on coffee. Philippos is buying me my coffee, which I greatly appreciate because coffee is always good. Blane's here too. Unfortunately, I don't have notifications set up for it yet. I'll figure out how to do it, and then we'll get it. I'm sorry that there's no notifications. I completely missed it, and then I was looking at my emails. Wait, what's that? Huh? Which is cool. Thank you. So we're back at this thing. I'm super excited to do it, and I have plans. I have great plans for today. I'm not sure we can we can get it done, but hey, we're gonna do it. It's gonna be awesome. Also, there's a new video which you've all seen the other day, which is there. Let me just grab these nuts. We have new commands, I guess. I think there's one which is QA, which is pretty important. If you go over to that link, which leads you to the QA sites, all the posts that I've done that is basically based on whatever we discover here, and if you could upvote those, it would be greatly appreciated. And if you have any other things, then definitely go to the QA site and create a new post and then post it here. There's two different commands. One is SQA, which is just the generic. If someone has an idea, then we can let them know to go over there. And the other one is !QA, which takes you to my post, which needs some love. Man, I've been awake since 8 in the morning. That's new. I'm jet lagged. I'm so jet lagged that it's super hot here today. I don't know. It's weird. Pair that with the corona hair, like this, the temples. This is where I vent. This is where I vent heat, and there's the most hair is there. It's just weird. Anyway, so let's just actually go over and see what I want to do, and then we can figure out the order of operations, because I'm not necessarily... You've been awake since 3 a.m.? I mean, that's how I got, I skipped a night, and usually when I skip a night, I can still stay awake until like 10, 11 in the evening, and then I get a good night's sleep. Yesterday, I attempted to do this without having proper sleep beforehand, so by 5 in the afternoon, I was dead. So I went to bed at 5 in the afternoon, I slept until 10 at night, and then I woke up, like I'm fine. So I woke up, I thought, hey, you know what, I'm going to stay awake and then, have a nap before stream and everything's going to be fine. So, I don't know, I spent some time watching Blastroid and whatnot. And then 2 hours later at midnight, I was like, oh, I'm just too tired, let me get back to bed. So I went back to bed at midnight and slept almost until 9 in the morning. Which is awesome. All right. Oh, this song again. Did we decide if we like it or not? I can't remember. So we need to set this thing up. Oh, it's still looking good. This is going to be our copper processing area where we do the smelting and we do 2 lines of processing. One's going to go into wires and the other one's going to go into cables, and I forgot which is which, but we're going to figure it out. I think that is wires. Maybe. I don't know. But we'll figure it out. And to top this off, I don't want to do half measures and I don't want to do temporary solutions. So what I want to do is I want to put the power knobs under the foundation. So for that we need the the wall attachments, and for these I need the curved ramps or the curved foundations for nefarious purposes, and I'll show you why when we get there. But the issue there is we can't build them because I need to unlock them from the store, right? So in order to unlock them from the store, we need to have enough coupons and we need to have good enough luck. So let's go back, see how many coupons we need. And I think first we need to deal with, the coupon situation. And that might be setting up miners on the quartz nodes after all and just letting that sit there. Because apparently that's good coupons. I don't know why I'm doing this with the zip line when I could just run faster. Whoa! Hit! Nailed it. Because new toy, but I don't even like it. I do need to heal though. There. Yep, trick here, it's still not. Apparently, they weren't even aware of it. At least according to Snoot. So, it's, they did some snapping fixes. And during those fixes, it got fixed. But now they know of it. So, and they hear us. That's what Snoot says. So, we might get it back. I call BS too, but you'll never know. Alright. So, what we need is this. So, that's 4 coupons, if we can buy it. And then, that's 8. And we need a bunch more because random. Oh, snap. We need to make a lot of coupons. Okay. So here's how it's gonna be. We're going to make an awesome sink. We're going to go and make a few constructors. Let's say 4. We're gonna make 2 miners. And that's it. Hopefully ziplining will be possible with toggle instead of having to press the button. I think pressing the button is a good compromise. It makes kind of a mini game out of it. Which sounds fine to me. Alright, so that's done. And what else we need is a bunch of materials for cables. Because we need to go and take power to the thing. You have to time the jumps. Yeah, they just need to allow us to jump over the poles. I think that would be good. Right, let's see if we can do a research in the meantime. So how many valid options do we have? 1, I almost pressed on that. 2, 3, 4, no, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe. Yes, 5, 6. So can someone do a roll 6, please? Spare Paul, go and lurk. Thanks for being here and increasing the size of the army. We're just, by the way, we're that close to reaching the next viewership goal. Option number 3 for Nightshade. 1, 2, 3. All right, so that's Caterium, and then we can do 1 and 1. So nope. Research parent. Yeah, I can't do this yet. This is the only one I can do, but we don't have quick wire enough. How many did I need? 300? My God. Let's do it. Your left mouse button feel oppressed? Why? What'd you do? Why does everything feel so quiet? Pushing it too hard? Ay, ay, ay. How is this? Oh, look at all of that concrete. This is awesome. Very good. How are we doing on power? 84. Time to top up. This is full. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 should be enough. Hey, Windjam. How are you doing today? Happy to have you. Put that in. Oh, in the meantime, I realized that we need to do something else as well. Upgrade Carton. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Lobster. Hello, hello, hello. All the cool people showing up today. It's fantastic news. How's your days, everyone? I almost said how's your Monday, but it's definitely a Tuesday, which is my Monday. I want to say I've been busy today, but I wasn't really. I've done a few things. I've uploaded the first few episodes to YouTube. Hi, Fuba. On the VODs channel. So if you've missed out on the previous episodes of this series, you can get it there. I would appreciate a little sub and likes and whatnot. That's where all the VODs go up uncut. There's no cut version. It's just uncut. But that's where the, whenever we take a 10-minute break, that's when the videos end. And even though I only have 4 streams a week, that way on YouTube, we have a video every day. Like, it's just coming out every single day. One segment per day. Just to be easy on the viewers. Right. Ethereum, that's where we were. Had to spend an hour on the phone with customer support. What did you do? And what did they not do? Alright, so I'm gonna need a bunch of cables, which we always run low on. I think we'll be fine. And then a bunch of this, because I think since we're here, we could just as well build a grid out there, because we're going to need it eventually, so why the heck not? Your transit car got screwed up. Oh no. That don't sound good. We're going to be playing with lights today, guys, but in order to be able to play with lights, we need to get more coupons. We need to start the coupon business. Where am I going? Here. I don't need this. You like the thumbnails? Nice. I'm happy you do. I wish we could do thumbnails like that on Twitch as well. It would be awesome. I mean, technically we could. Maybe I just need to send that file to Monk. And then it would get sorted. But I think YouTube is definitely a better place for discoverability. I kept asking still, why lights, no more build. I'm pretty sure that's coming in the update 4.20. They can't avoid that. Did they regas the bridge? They did. Unfortunately, they did. Not fully. So there is a path within it where you only get very minor gas damage and you can go past it, but it's not risk-free anymore. By the way, there is what do I want to say? Words don't come easy to me. Exclamation point QA, ladies and gentlemen. There's a very important post there. There's a lot of important things there. If you want to help me out, get visibility on them, then please upvote. Hey Respawn, what's up? But one of the most important things is we've learned today on the dev stream that there will be a release between update 5 and update 4. So if they don't call that 420, I'm gonna be super disappointed. Oh my god, I should have... Oh, I'm an idiot. But that's okay. I should have brought the power with this. Windjam! Why 420? Why not? Thanks for recruiting, They would need a 410 first? No, they wouldn't. Oh, Jambrin in the next book, redacted. We'll find out, redacted. Jambrin, thanks for that resub. I mean, they had... Previously, we had 3.6. That was the fluid update. There wasn't any 3.5 or anything. So 420 is absolutely possible in their terms. Guys, thank you so much for becoming part of the Squirrel Army. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we're going to Australia. You need to put me up in the corner then. Let's go. How are you, Jambrin? Oh, boy. Hey dude, what's cooking? Tired, busy as usual, I know the feeling. Somebody put Meza in the corner. Yep. That's what I get. It's all good. What does everything is random mean for this playthrough? Do exclamation point challenge and you'll see. Alright, we need to deal with these guys. Hi! I was like, oh, where's my Xenozap Basher? And I don't have yet. Because of the random. Oh, did I knock you out of the sky? I'm so sorry. Oh, the MAM research is ready. We're gonna get back to the MAM eventually. Hi. You're setting up the global grid to here. So the main thing with the random is that I can't decide what research I do. I can't decide what milestones to unlock. I can't decide if I can buy something from the Awesome Store or not. It's all down to random chance, and that is going to come in very painful today because I have two very specific items that I want from the Awesome Store, and it's down to chance if it costs 5 coupons or 50. Hey Gamir. So we need to get that coupon collection going on right now because as I know my luck, it's going to be the most expensive version. So I need to be prepared for that. But I don't want to finish the setup that I'm doing right now without the lights and without the design decisions that I want to... Is the ground is going down. I'm not going up. I can't be going up. That's impossible. I think so too, Lobster. Although I had some time to cool off since the turbo fuels, and oh, this pace, isn't it? I don't think it's that bad. Mainly because you exchange a bit more fuel usage for a lot less items that you need to build, a lot less machines you need to build. Because with the turbo fuel setup, with the alt recipes, you save yourself about 50 assemblers making the compacted coal. Which, you know, for an extra 400 oil a minute, you might say that it's worth it. Oh shit, here we go. You don't see me, you don't see me. Okay, you can see me now. Oh shit. The unfortunate thing is that there's two here. So we need to hide from the other one. Come down here. Hit. Die for what? No, thank you. Alright, let's heal up real quick and then let's find the other one. And they do hover a lot, don't they? I want to put the foundations down because that kind of looks like it stops them from spawning. I don't mind these guys are easy to beat. I much more hate the little ones. Alright, let's find them. You just need to be able to sneak up on them. If you can sneak up on them, you're good. Where are you? There you are. I didn't manage to sneak up on them. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Where did you go? If you're right in their faces, it's fine. Or under them like this. Alright, come on. Let me just heal up real quick. I'm gonna play this game. Good. There you go. Very good. Alright. That's how you do it. So, as I started saying this and I'm not sure what happened. We are this close from breaking the next viewer goal. Just saying, we're one off. We are one off of the viewer goal. And then the next goal is partnership, baby. Sip of water for everyone. Hold on. I'm gonna do that after my coffee because I don't want to dilute my coffee. So this is a great map location regarding a QA post I did a short while ago. I think well extraction should be moved to tier 6. There's a water well here, but you can't use it for pure crystal recipe till tier 8. Oh, interesting. Yeah. I mean, I don't think I've ever used the pure crystal recipe. Hold on, I think I need to... Nope, this works very, very good. Do both work? Both work. Very nice. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to extract it and we're going to sink it. Does anyone know if... I mean, I know that converting it to quartz crystals is more efficient for... Drones to tier 5? I think drones are good late game. I'm pretty sure that drones are good late game. Because if we would have drones way earlier, then nobody would actually build trains. And trains are really important for the game. What is here? To be fair, quartz is probably the... There's so much of it on the map already. Geothermal is early in the game. You can get it very easy. You buy a few. Well, you need to buy 18 supercomputers, which is I want to say 8 coupons. Yeah, 8 coupons for 50 supercomputers. You're good. And the geothermals are MAM research, which you can get. You can buy everything in the... Man, they've added this. Can I ban an art? Hold on. Aw. I can't ban an artist from a playlist. I was looking in the boobs. Okay, so how much are we gonna get for 120 a minute? Both of y'all? Okay, we can't even carry that much. Can we? We can. Alright, let's do it. Again, this is all temporary, right? I'm looking for a pair of boobs instead. 37.5. 120 divided by 37.5 is 3.2. Okay. So basically, we're just gonna have 3 here. We could have 3 here. It's not really a concern power-wise. It just doesn't fit. So how are we going to deal with that? I know. We're going to be smart. I'm gonna do this. Oh, this is gonna even... Is this gonna work better? We'll see. Let's do splitter. Missing AI limiter, because that was a smart splitter. Oh, man. I know that there's a QA post about how vibrant these are now, but Jesus. Schnitzel and currywurst have been consumed. Happy max now. I am jealous. 1, 2. Big jealous. Just get back from college. Welcome back, Bean Boy. How you doing today? How are we going to pull this off? I thought I'm clever. Are we gonna have enough space here? Oh, mayhaps. Let's see. That's kind of pushing it, isn't it? But, oh, we could do better. Oh, heck yeah, we can do better. We could do this. 1, 2, 3. Hold. 1, 2, 3. We do this. This leaves us room here. And then we could just do this instead. 2, 3. Oh, you son of a bitch. This is what we wanted to avoid to begin with. Okay, that works. And then mergers go here. There we go. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't do something. 1, 2. Oh, which way is it going? Good. Encroaching. Suddenly encroaching. Oh, because I didn't do it right. There we go. All right, how much are you outputting? We're gonna do this 22 a minute, so we definitely need Mark 2s, don't we? That is unfortunate because I don't think we have enough materials on us, but we'll fix it. Yeah, it sounds really good. Fortunately, I just had food before stream, so you're not making me super hungry. Yet. Anyway, as I was saying, we are super duper close to the next viewer goal. And after that, the goal is going to be the partnership. And then, if that becomes a thing, I think it deserves a hair dye. Just saying. It's gonna happen. So I was calling with a customer today. He has been complaining about our info screen for months, that his calendar from Outlook did not show up. We have tried everything, and today he found out while I was talking to him it was because the settings from the administrators in the company did not allow him to share it, and he was yelling and threatening us with suing us because our system was crap. Oh wow. That sounds very bad, Monk. I'm sorry. I know, right, Bean Boy? It's super exciting. It's super duper exciting. It kind of looks like depending on, you know, what happens today on stream. We might reach the goal of the 55 average today, which is just fantastic. And then we'll see what happens afterwards. Oh, why did I do this? I need mergers, not splitters. You going for the rainbow hat? No, not rainbow hat. Oh boy. We're gonna do probably just red tips. Ye olde red and black combo. And not gonna do rainbow. Alright, so here's the issue. 22.5 times 6 is 135. That's more than we can handle. Red and blue? No. But I'm going to put down this guy here. I will have to go back. I'm gonna put down this guy next to it. Actually, I'm kind of still in the horizontal challenge mindset, but I don't really mind because, as we've learned, building out horizontally seems to be way better on the frame rate. And now I'm out of oh shit. Okay. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to be building out the power situation on the way back. And then we'll come back with the materials and everything's going to be fine. Where is this? Here. You've been involuntarily doing the horizontal challenges by watching mine? You know, I was watching Smackin' today and he was happy to see the what do you call these? The stackables. I was like, I really didn't miss those buggers. I really hate the way they look. So I'm just happy chappy without them. I don't think I'm gonna use them in this playthrough unless it's really warranted, because I don't like it. Where are we gonna put you? Let's do it here. Is that a sleeping challenge? Well, sleep is a challenge for Max, as we know. All right, is that all hooked up? Is that all like proper connected? I think so, as long as these two are, which they aren't. Let's do that. Oh, and these guys. So we're gonna bring another one here. Also, welcome, Eccentric. Happy to have you. Where's your power coming from? Back there, okay. Anoplexian, 2 months already? Jesus. Wrong button. Thanks for re-enlisting in the Squirrel Army, Anoplexian. I know, right? Right. It's crazy. Alright, there we go. Eccentric, thanks for the follow. And then we have this monster. I think we're going to reclaim all of this concrete because I don't want to keep it, but we're going to just drag this out. Just right here. Oh, of course you're there. Anyone else having Microsoft Outlook and Teams issues? Just wondering if it's Microsoft or your IT department. Well, if you're using Outlook and Teams, it's definitely your IT department. You should be using better tools. But that's not helpful, I know. Got you both. Uh-huh. Whoa. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Hoi. I was watching Jill play Satisfactory last night for the first time ever. She handled these buggers like a pro. Monk had a bad day with Outlook. I once worked on a project. I was contracted by a law firm, and they wanted a custom customer management system, or like it's a customer management system and a job tracker and whatnot. Zong gifting a sub. Holy shit, Zong. 14? Jesus. Spoomanko, Virtue, Mr. Extreme. Hold, please. I can't. That chat is horrible. Thorban, Gordon, Odin, Calithia, Future Boy, I'll print you one, Paracod, Big J, Nakablaze, the Invis Gamer, Rusketh, Mr. Extreme, Virtue, Supreme. Thanks for enlisting so many people involuntarily to the Squirrel Army. That's how you grow. It's awesome. Thank you, Zong, so much. How are you? How close are you to getting home? What did Max say? Integration of Discord into Outlook. Well, Microsoft is looking to purchase Discord, which is not funny. Anyway, I was tasked with making that thing, and one of their requirements was that they want to integrate their Outlook. And they were using the Exchange server, so I wrote a bunch of libraries that help with that. And man, the Microsoft Outlook, what is it? The Microsoft Exchange API was horrible. And mind you, this was like 10 years ago, 15 years ago. So it was even worse than it is today. Ranjan, hello, welcome on in. Microsoft brought GitHub and it's better. I mean, it's not worse. Let's just say that. And GitHub finally has dark mode. So, yay. Yeah. I remember when they brought Skype. Skype just got way worse. And at that time, I almost got roped into working on Skype as well. Fortunately, I said no, and then like the next week they announced the Microsoft purchase, and said, "Oh, thank God." If it has dark mode, it's 100% better. I don't disagree. 2 more things need dark mode in my life. That's Google, as in the Google homepage, which always blinds me, and YouTube Studio. If YouTube Studio would have a dark mode, I'd be a happy guy. I'd be a very happy guy. And the Arc Breeder app, you're not wrong. Oh, speaking of Arc and the second channel, I kind of want to do a second channel stream on Satisfactory because we need to test something out. Oh yeah, Skype was a very separate thing for a very long time. Oof. That went down weird. So the other day, Azim challenged me to come up with an optimal way of traversing the drop pods. And the optimal way is that you don't take all the inventory with you that you need to unlock all the drop pods, but you use what you can find next to the drop pods to open it. And at that point, it sounded like a pretty rough task to figure that out. But I spent a few hours on it the other night, and I did it. So now I have a little app for myself that I can select any drop pod, and it will give me the optimum route in which you need to traverse them so that you can unlock everything with a minimal starting inventory. And I kind of want to test that in a stream, but on the second channel where we just go from drop pod to drop pod. And see if it's actually true. I mean, it should be, according to science, it should do what's on the tin, but we just want to make sure that it would work. Meza the Explorer, I know, right? Hopefully it'll the little algorithm would make its way into the calculator as well. It looks like it might, which would be super handy. Oops, wrong button. If it does, I'll make a video of it. It was much simpler than I thought. The biggest difficulty of it was collecting the data, because there's no database aside from the save file of what materials exist around drop pods. So I had to manually do that. And manually do that, I mean, I was looking at the calculator, because the calculator shows all the materials around the drop pod. So I've made an Excel sheet that has all the drop pods, and it has all the loot around it, and then from that it was pretty easy to write the software. But my god, it took me a while. It definitely took me a while. It did give me something to do with that night that I've spent without sleep. That would be too many, Gamir. I'm pretty sure. Like, that's just insane amounts. Wrong buttons. Nope, this way. Wire too long. It's a cable. Are the loot around the pods the same every time? Yes. It's hand placed. However, with the calculator, putting a long int variable with the calculator, what we could do is not have it hard coded as is right now in my little database, but actually have it picked up from the save file. So we know the locations of the drop pods, and then we could look around in the save file in the radius to see what kind of items are there. Well, not necessarily hand placed. So I've found a few inconsistencies that there are some drop pods that require the same thing to be unlocked. And this is very specific to the ones that you need 30 motors to unlock. For every drop pod that needs 30 motors to unlock, the loot around them is almost exactly the same. There are a few that are exactly the same, and then there's one that is slightly different. Right. So that's set, and we need this. That's not gonna be enough. Why are you not? Oh, because I need to feed you, don't I? Crap. 1, 2. I need to pay more attention to this, or we need to automate it. We could, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna set up some crates behind it. I think it's time we switch this back to wires. Wire, a big stream with 50 people. Georgie, For based on the past few streams, that's not even. This is the starting number. We've been having around 100 for the past few streams, which is crazy. Is that in the hardest region? Nah. Also, thanks for the follow, Georgie. Why'd you automate stuff in the game like this? I know. I know. Because automating assemblers is a bitch. Watch out for Pennywise. Prime Gaming. That's I've never noticed it. Georgie, thank you for that sub. Holy crap. Anuplexian saved the game. Yama's moving everything, and we have a sip of water. Let's save the game and let's drink a sip of water. This is for Nightshade, guys. Grab your waters and let's drink. What is that color? I think my lights are broken or someone got a color. There we go. Max got his colors. All right. So we were done with this. Can someone roll 5, please? Because you can't do any of this. As per Monk's luck, roll 2. It's alien organisms. Ranjan for 3 months. Holy shit. Thank you so much, Ranjan. This is the only one that we can do. We can do that, right? Give me that. And then give me that. Wrong button. Oh, it needs 100 modular frames. Didn't we have more? Or I used it for something. Oh no. No. I used the modular frames. Oh. Okay. Let's go make some modular frames. Hey. Just gonna put that here. Ay. We have more of these. How many do you make? You make 2 a minute. You make 5 a minute. But it needs 140 screws a minute. We can do that. And reinforce iron plates. That's fine. Let's do it. I'm pretty sure that we had more. Hey, Azim! Anyway, in the meantime, can I even show you guys the root thing? I can't, because it's on my laptop. Or maybe we have it here. Hold on. Nope. Shit. Bring back cheat crate. Exactly. Go ! QA, guys. You get a link. Go and upvote everything there, especially the cheat crate stuff. And while you do that, I do have to run a quick ad break. I need to make more screws as well. This is making... We need to make more cables too. I'm not gonna lie. Do I know how... Oh, there it is. Prime's the blender. Alright. We needed 100. It's gonna take a minute. Come to Snoot stream last night? Was Snoot streaming last night? I didn't even know that. I was asleep. I went to Blastroid's stream instead. Nothing here. Shit. But in the meantime... Let's grab some of this. It might be enough. Alright, I think... How are we gonna get back there? I kind of need this. Yeah, he talked about it today a lot, but it doesn't seem like they knew what they were doing. What a shocker. There we go. This way, I can come up here with the Explorer. Hey, Drawing Chaos, what's up? Doing alright? Having a good day? Honk. Let's see if we have enough materials to do what I need to do. We are trying to get lights running and get everything set up the way I want to. However, that depends on us being able to purchase a few things from the Awesome Shop. And according to the rules of the game, I can only do that if random allows me to buy the things that I want. Now, knowing my luck, we're going to need a lot of coupons. That's the thing. So we're setting that up right now. I didn't make the rules, it's Smirkin. The RNCR is Smirkin's thing. The only thing that I've added is that if we have something that's from new content, aka update 4 now, we need to do that. Because otherwise, it would be possible to have a gameplay where we don't even touch update 4 stuff. And especially this playthrough has to be update 4 heavy. Use the cyber wagon. Yeah. There we go. Very good. How are we doing? 0 coupons. No. 3,400 a minute. It's gonna go up a bit, but this is definitely going to take a while before we get enough. Oh, good run. Good luck run, John. Oh, that doesn't sound good. But hey, this is a very crude crystal operation right now. It's nothing spectacular. This is giving us 120. It's all that we can carry anyway. These guys should be... So, actually, if we do 120 divided by 3, that's 40. So what we could do here is say... Do we have enough? Where's all my... Where? I thought I had a bunch of slugs. Oh well, never mind. Walter White approves of the crystal operation. Good. But this is just gonna be running. And it's just, you know, gonna keep on producing some coupons. Mr. Heisenberg. Say my name. Exactly. Say mine boobs. So the funny thing is that ButsBot's default configuration tells it to only replace words with 10 syllables or more. It doesn't seem to be doing that. It's a Star Wars reference. It's a sexist word in Naboo. Alright, shall we try our luck with the Awesome Store and see if I get lucky? If I ever meet Buzzbot, I'll punch it in the face. Well, up to you. Okay, awesome store. So, I need... Oh, this is more important. I need someone to roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Someone do a roll 6, please. What I want is 4. Okay? Not 5 max, god dang it. I mean, that's not bad either. And we can actually buy it. Alright. Then a roll 5. And I'll start making notes. Number 3 from Yama. 1, 2, 3. So that's inverted corner pack. Hold on. Notes. Inverted corner pack. And that's 5 coupons. Alright. A roll 4. Number 1 for Fuba, which is inverted ram pack. God dang it. Which is 2. Hi, Jimbo. Do we even continue? So it's 1, 2, 3. Get a roll 3 from someone. That's the corner ram pack. God dang it. See, I told you. I had 6 coupons. Jesus fuck. Roll 2. No, I could have gotten lucky. We're in Australia. Roll to drawing chaos. Thank you. Quarter pipes. 8. Holy shit. So 16 plus 5 is 21 coupons before I can start doing what I want. Attachments. 1, 2, 3, 4. I roll 4. 1 conveyor mount wall. That's 2. And then roll 3. Please be 2. Someone do roll 3. Roll 3. Yes, Arch, thank you. Wall power outlets, got it. And that is 4. So that was 21, I said. Yes, 21, 23, 27 coupons is what we need. Do we go out hard drive hunting and get some supercomputers? I don't think we can do anything about it. All right, well, let's do this then. 1, 2. Oh no, we're here. Oh, we're doing that. You're seeing all items in the West Cave? Which one's the West Cave? Oh, for fuck's sake, it wasn't running. Tons of computers. The thing is, like, we've reached the point of diminishable returns with the computers. We've sunk like 27 computers for like one coupon. So the next thing that we could do for actually quick coupons is supercomputers. That would still be worth something. Everything else is just pretty low now. Hey, we got 10,000 points a minute. That's not too bad. We're gonna get our first coupon. We might actually have some more here as well. No? I'm just gonna reset that. What if you find heat sinks? They're not really valuable. I mean, they're not as valuable as... I have 16 heat sinks, but it's not even as valuable as computers from what I know. Or is it? I mean, we could sink it. We could sink it all. Let's see. Yeah, see, it's not... I mean, it's okay, but it's not good. It was enough for 20% of a ticket. Yeah, you can store the coupons there. It's pretty cool. Whee! It's not horrible, Zong. It's just we've reached the point where everything costs a lot. Like a coupon costs a lot. That's how the game is. That's progression. I could make 2 slugs. I'm gonna make a slug out of you. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Oh, I can make slugs of the purples as well. Hold my beer. Still less grindy than Valgaro? Absolutely. Not Valgaro. See where my mind's at? Valheim. Oh, speaking of slugs. Hey, little doggos. You got some more slugs for me? I don't need that. Yes, thank you. Look at that. Oh, some berries. I'll take that. Berries from you as well? Very nice. Good sluggos. Or good doggos. And the reason why I wanted this is because I wanted to speed this up so that we can get what we want quicker. I think aside from one, we got the rest from doggos. Just awesome. There we go. And then we can do one more. And remember, I can't handcraft. That's why we're automating everything. So eventually we will have a shard processing facility as well. To Blastroid's biggest disappointment. I need more screws. God dang it. How many coupons do we need? What did I say? 21, 27 coupons. My God. Yeah, 27. I don't know what we're going to do until then because I don't want to connect all of that up just to be able to... I mean, we could. I guess that's what we're gonna do. A butt ton. Mm-hmm. Do I really have no screws? I saw screws. There you go. I saw you hiding there. Some more of that. Any more? Nope. Wrong button. Can get rid of that. I mean, I guess we could go and hook it up then and see how it works. I need some more reinforced iron plates so that we could hook up the input copper. There we go. Let's do it. And then hopefully by the time I get back, we're going to have some more screws and then we're going to have some more modular frames. A button. Yeah, if you do it all caps, then you can see the button emote. Because we have BTTV. If you guys don't have BTTV yet, then definitely get it. And we got a few more extra emotes there that you can use. Like all caps wrong, all caps button, and all caps wrong button in one word. They all work. Boom, 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 boom. Hi. I'm gonna need you. Yeah, I forgot about you guys. Oh. I forgot about you. I'm sorry. Don't hate me. Come back. That proper scared me. Don't hate me. I just want to love tap. Alright, let's set this up. Because we need to start producing things. That might have been the first time this decade I actually used caps lock for what it's meant to do. I'm happy. Oh, did we bring power? Oh, no. Oh, that's the thing. I was like, I need the wall attachments for everything here. Gosh darn it. Okay. Well, at least we can do this. Bring this out. Bring this down. And then this is where we're going to do everything we need to do. I'm pretty sure that we're going to have... And we could have just a merger here, can't we? And then everything would work. Like that. And then do that. And the reason why we do that is because these bring out 60 for now. And that's going to be enough for now. And then we will upgrade. But this platform is really nice for like load balancing or whatever we want to do later on. And then push that in. Very nice. Very, very nice. It kind of pains me that because of the way that I want to build things, I can't... Or maybe I can do what I would love to do. Because what I would love to do is this sort of a build. Oh, I don't have the fudging holes either. You know, bringing the materials from down there. And that would be cool. But for the mood lighting that I want to do, that isn't conducive. Wrong button. Looks like a WWF champion belt. It does, doesn't it? It's awesome. And I guess until we have unlocked the power situation, we could do something else. And that something else would be, well, I guess this. It's not it. This is ugly AF, and this is not how it's going to be. But until we can do it my way, it has to be this way, because otherwise we just won't turn this on. And then we will never get our first elevator project done. That didn't hook up, did it? No. Right, let's see. Have we set this up? Yes, we have. Very good. Can it fit here? Nice. Looks like Petron building style in it. Oh yeah. It is what it is. I'm trying to... We're kind of sticking with the horizontal challenge as well. Not with every rule, but there's two things that the horizontal challenge brought us. One is that we realized that building horizontally is really good for your frame per second, or for your performance. So it is kind of neat to do it. And the other one is that it's way more comprehensible. If someone's just looking at this from above, you can kind of see what's going on. And if you have a very intricate vertical build, then it's very difficult to have an overview of what's happening. Yeah, you're going to run into a lot of FPS issues, Blastrade, with that build. Very quickly. Alright, there we go. So that's kind of hooked up. I don't have enough materials for this. We should do that here too. One, two, three, four. We need to bring these back by one. I agree, Yama. 1, 2, 3, 4. That drone build is gonna be painful. The city type build looked like the inner workings of a CPU. It did, didn't it? Alright, well, this is primed. I think it's ready to go, and we could turn it on. Aside from the fact that the miners don't have power yet. I think for now we can just jank it. I'm just gonna do this. Still getting 60 FPS. Nice for now. I'm just gonna do this. Very jank. And then you won't. So once you reach that critical limit or critical mass, it'll just fall apart. Oh, this is actually not connected, is it? Oof. Well, that worked out really well, didn't it? Excuse me. Yeah, once you put in all the machines, you'll start seeing it. I think I've hooked this up. And boom. Let's see how our power usage goes up. Yeah, the maximum consumption went up to 527. Our capacity is 300. That's interesting. What isn't running? I'm not going to complain. Wait. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well, Yama. I should just put it on something. Because Control V is really not something that I'm used to pressing in gaming. It's kind of out of my usual zone. Oh, hey, things are running. Are we getting some items flowing in? Oh, heck yes. Look at that. Very nice. Doubling up. Very good. Jolly good, as a friend of mine would say. And then the ingots come out. And then the ingots come in here. And the reason why we've done the build this way is if I grab a ladder and take it up to the sky. This is going to be the proof of the design. Come all the way up here and then look down. Then you can kind of see what's going on. Right? And I want this. We're going to color them. Each line is going to have its own little color, at least when it comes to the foundations and the lighting. The lighting is going to be very crucial for this. And then you can kind of follow along. So, you know, that's where the raw material comes in, makes ingots, and then it splits the ingots up. This is making wire, and that is making copper sheets. And it's easy to comprehend. If this were on top of each other, then showing it would be very difficult. Nice. I'm happy with it. I'm actually very happy with this. And for now, we're just gonna store things. And then we're going to take this further. But where the cables be? Right there in that container. So right now it's just gonna be this. We're probably going to dismantle that extra space over there. Although once we can upgrade this, it's going to be double speed, so we could double up on these lines. And then the next step is to build the same thing for iron. And that's where the iron nodes are. So we'll have to take this apart, find a place where to put the iron island. Nice. Let's do it. While we wait on the coupons. Stupid coupons. Do we have 2? We got 2 out of the 26 we need or something. Oh boy. It's gonna take a minute. And unfortunately, I need like 21 before I can even start placing down the things that I want. Once we get 21, we could do the light portion. And then we need another 6 to do the power management. Oof. That is rough. Roof. 21 jump yeet. I had to read all your bad her jokes and you ignored mine. Yep. With the ladder? Absolutely. Yeah, I hate this tool. Alright, and then once we have the iron set up, we can then set up another island that takes all the outputs from these guys and the iron guys, and it will make the smart plating. No, because the smart plating needs materials that are assembled already, doesn't it? It needs rotors for sure, and reinforced iron plates, I believe. Whee! But definitely the speedy pants are much faster than reinforced iron plates. Yeah, the speedy pants are much faster than zip lines. Anyway, in the meantime, we can build what we need for the iron parts. Make sure that we have enough power. It kind of feels like we need to double up on our power. What are we agreeing to? Who knows? Hey doggos, do you have anything for me? What do you got? Iron. I don't need that. What do you got? Samor. I don't need that. Weeds. I don't need it. Copper. I don't need it. Smart plates aren't that smart. They don't have AI limiters. You're not wrong. Alright, this is 10. I need 3 more. God dang it. Oh, that needs plates. Oof. We don't have plates. Panic. Panic at the discotheque. What's the best zone for FPS? I don't think it matters. Or they're smart because they're not artificially limited. Now there is a thought. Need the cables. It's very weird to go this slow, but this challenge definitely makes us go slow. It is what it is. Uh-oh. That don't sound good. I guess that was a bit premature, wasn't it? Bonk. Or did someone... Did we run out of... No. No. It's a stupid startup spike again, isn't it? They only flip it till it holds for fuse. I know, right? It's fine. It's fine. Now we can hook it back. It's perfect. We're right on the edge, but we definitely need to add on some more bioburners. It's fine. There we go. We can finally do this. Alien inhalers. Was that the inhalers that I love? Or just medical inhalers in general? We'll see. Alright. Do we add on? We need to add on some more. We can fit. We could double up on this. Easy. Or we can just continue out this way. We're far from getting coal power, I'm not gonna lie. We're going to rely on bio for quite a while because I want to unlock all of the hard drives before we can move on. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need some more plates and wires. We can do that. We have that all. And then it'll be okay. We have all the fuel we need. That's not an issue. I swear, the hitbox of these trees is gonna drive me nuts one day. Righto. One. Oh, good night, Nightshade. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Well, if you gotta go, you gotta go. Knee boobs. 6. That is perfect. That is just like God intended it. Max shivers. Good. That is how it should be. Bioburners don't chain. Nope. Would be nice, wouldn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that's how much I can carry. Which one's leaves? I think is the third one. Yeah. I swear she says, oh, just a dream. Is she Swedish? I need more biofuel. Team. And normally, in normal playthroughs, I'd be at coal already. This is slightly off kilter, but it's fun. Coal. But here we are. I think we're going to be on biofuel for quite some time. To be fair, it all depends on my luck, or your luck. We could do it out of alien corpses as well. Maybe that might come to pass. We'll see. The MAM research isn't ready yet, is it? Alright. Oh, there we go. It's ready. Okay, we don't need this anymore. Can get it off the grid. Wonk. Right, so that's ready. Which means that this is off the table as well. I'm actually happy for that. Now let's see if that unlocked what I think it unlocked. Yes! Very nice. Very, very nice. We'll play with that in an automation. But for now, the liquid biofuel, I know, right? So we got 1... 2, 3, 4. Can someone do a roll 4, please? My plan is working. Number 1, hard drive. Thank you. Very good. All right. So 10 minutes on that. How are we doing here? I actually wanted that, but this is what I wanted to check. 2. Still 2. Crap. That's fine. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take all of these and we're going to put I know, right? Thank you, Zong. How is this doing? Let's take that out. Put that here. Let's take that out. Modify this to alien organs. And then just drop that in there. And then drop that in there. And that is going to be enough. So that we'll have a bunch here. Which is going to work out really well. For now. Just to make sure that we have enough. Alright, so we got 10 minutes on this. What else do we need? Do we need to automate anything? I'm pretty sure we need more screws. Do we need more? Yes, we need more reinforced iron plates for sure. Hoi, 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 hoi. What can we sink? What else can we sink or should we sink? I need the organics from here. If you're on turbo motors, I don't think you can find any. Batteries, supercomputers, radio control units, those you can all find, but not turbo motors, unfortunately. And these little farty poos, they don't bring you turbo motors. Where am I going here? Hi, doggos, what's up? Ooh, purple slug, look at that. Like, a yellow slug, hello. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. People don't understand how useful these guys are. Smirking was like, you know, they're not really good. They're not bringing me enough slugs. He had like 50. It's like, let me tell you about these. Let me get the green one as well. Yeah, you kind of have to keep them nearby, otherwise you just don't check them. Hi. But yeah, we're actually really good on power shards, especially for early game. And can you sink them? I don't think you can. For science. Oh. You need to say hi more often. Okay. So what's the plan? What are we gonna do? There's still 5 minutes on this. We can't do anything about this because the inverted corner pack is like 5 coupons. I mean, there's one thing that we could try and do. That's this. You know what? Let's do it this way. It's better than nothing. And we're producing more than we're sinking. Whoa. What was it? Excuse you. Can you sink sand more? I don't think you can. Alright, so that's doing it. We got this. This is still cooking. Well, let's go and start building up the new platform. That's the best thing that I can think of right now. I'm probably just gonna take this guy. Yeah, the new belt optimizations. I don't mind. Because we need optimizations on that front. Alright, so I think first we need to clean up this mess. And then we'll move on and build the new one. The new mess. They're going to be adjacent, but they're not going to be connected. And as soon as we unlock all the things today, I think we're pretty much unlocking every single... Oh, have I already unlocked the pillars? No, just the frame foundations. Oh! Oh, hey! That means that I can finally exchange these ones to the final countdown. So this is gonna be glass. This is gonna be glass. Internet keeps failing today. If I'm gone out of nowhere, just know I didn't leave the stream on purpose. All right, Azim. This one actually has to be one of these, and then we go glass. Just leave the boobs to us. Yep. And then this will have to be this too. All right. I'm not sure what we're going to do here, but for now, I'm just going to put these as placeholders so that we know where the end of the platform is. Do that. I'm not sure what we're going to do here. Just going to keep it like this. I might keep one on the side just so that there's a walkway. And then what I was thinking is that we might deal with overclocking this playthrough more than previously. Because usually what I say is don't overclock things. Just make more of the same buildings because it's more energy efficient and it looks cooler. However, Update 4's endgame is pretty heavy, and the object limit is a thing. It's a definite thing. So we might as well just pay attention or pay some mind to the object limit and have something in between. Do you know if they changed the water to core ratio? I don't think they've changed the water to core ratio. The only thing that changed is that the generators don't operate on a demand basis. They'll always operate at their 100%. So it's a bit more reliable and you get instant feedback whether you set it up properly or not. But previous saves might fail due to that. MAM complete, good. Let's go back and get it. Let me just delete these for now. Can I make this? I didn't commit. My call setup got more unreliable with the new update? Oh no. I'm curious. We're gonna get to call eventually if our luck allows us. But for that we need to deplete all the hard drives from this tier. Ah, it's fine. I think what this update does, why am I coming this way, is just expose a lot of flaws in our thinking when it comes to call. I think in Ansgar's case, it was pipes, right? The fluid flow. Also, it is very much possible that there is a bug with it. So if you guys think that there's a bug, make sure to do some repeatable experiments and post it on the QA site. Hi, little fatty poo. What you got? Nothing? Oh, thank you. Yeah, if we do a mass doggo storage, we need to figure out where to put them so that they're always in the way. Ma'am. Ooh. Someone do a roll 3, please? Please be 1. Not rule. Roll. Oh, god dang it, Max. Not again. It's always Max. See, Yama would have... curses. Curses. Max is how... It's always the first one. First come, first served. Oh, boy. Hashtag blame Max. Alright, roll 4. Let's see what's next. Number 3. Alright, so that was 1, 2... What was 2? Mycelia. 3... was this. Radio signaling. I need motors. Can I make motors? I definitely can't make motors. I can find motors. Give me a minute. So this is the thing that I did for the pathing algorithm. This is the database of hard drives versus the shit that they have around them. So we need a bunch of motors. Which one of these has the most? Took me hours of debugging my call setup, but now it's running stable 100% with exact input. One thing that made it difficult is the pump bug is still there. Yeah, which one? Had lift been calculated incorrectly? I see. Okay, so how many motors do we need? We need like 53. Okay. Oh, there's 40. Oh, that's modular. I was looking at the wrong thing. We got 30 there. Oh boy. And another 30 there. They're not really close to each other, are they? They're not that... Oh, yes, they are. Crap. There was... Hold, please. This isn't it. So in order to see what loot you got, you have to upload a save file. And then you unselect all the layers, you select the drop pods, and then you select the collectibles, and then you can see. And as far as I remember, there's a few drop pods down here with a bunch of motors. This is 921, so that's 30. And there's another one here with a few. So that's 9. So that's 18. That's 48. That's still not enough. Is there any on the way? Where is this? Have we not picked this up? What is this? Oh, that's on the top or in the lizard doggo cave? Oh, there's a few. Look. 30 motors and 20. That's 50 motors there? Did I not collect that? Which drop pod is that? Is there no drop pod there? Or have I collected it already? Wait, where is that? Is that the lizard doggo cave? That's the doggo cave, yeah. 24, yeah, there's all the motors that we need. Alright, we're going lizard doggo cave, ladies and gentlemen. That's the Gogo cave, yeah. Alright, we got enough concrete. Do I have enough? But yeah, burnables. We're going lizard doggo. And are we gonna bring them back? I don't think so. I don't think I want to go and tame them right now because that is gonna be horrendous to bring them all home. But haven't I? I'm losing my mind here. Have I tamed doggos in Doggo Cave? I don't think I have. But I think the reason why I haven't recorded that location in the database is because there's no hard drive there. With the setup of 36 water extractors and 96 coal generators, the system got a little room for error when maxing it out. Yeah. I think this playthrough, I want to try Smirkin's method. He goes a bit overboard and overclocks the coal generators, and every coal generator has an underclocked water extractor to them. I've never built that way because it just feels off to have so many water extractors, but why not? You know, we're gonna have so much water where we're going to do the coal generators that it's worth. Hey, this all grew back. This is where we're gonna be coming for biomass if we ever need more. Now we need to build some foundations here just to get the fairies to stop from respawning. Yep. All right. Bum 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 bum. This is how it's done, ladies and gentlemen. One shot, one kill. Someone said that this is not suitable for this task. So it's completely suitable. Unless they end up moving. You always need to shoot as soon as they stop moving, because otherwise you miss. There you go. Does it matter which map you search? Is there a difference between experimental and early access maps? There is. There is a few more drop pods in experimental. They've added 3 or 5 or something like that. Stop moving. I missed that one. Hey Kaz, what's up? How you doing today? Oh. I'm just proving a point. Someone said you can't snipe with the rebar gun. It's clearly not true. Did they add more nuts and berries? They did. And they regrow much faster than they did. Got the snipes, and you know it. That's not gonna work, is it? This isn't gonna work for the doggos either. I'm Wesley Snipes' brother, okay? Brother from another mother. I need to rewatch Blade. When was the last time you guys saw Blade? The original, not the shitty sequels, but the OG. Now we're just gonna. Oops! I ran myself over. Excuse me. The wrong way. 4 years, 3 months, and 2 days ago. Damn, that's specific. Hi, doggos. I'll be back for you guys. Don't worry. I'll take these. I'll take these. I'll take these. I might as well take the screws because we're always in need of few. Oh. And the Pilates. Oh, where's the rest? Up there. Oh boy, here we go. I don't like this cave because there's a lot of building to be done. Are they making some more of the blade? It was already bad. Like Blade 1 was just like the excuse me. Just like the Matrix one. Like it should have been like half an hour longer. And with no sequels. Yeah, you might as well. I never know where these crash thingamaboobers are. I know that you need to go up there and then whatever. Do we go for this slug? You might as well. Give me a little slug! Blade 1 was just right as it was. Yeah. But it definitely didn't need the sequels. With that bloody alien facehugger style vampires, whatever. It's just like, what is that? Oh, come on. This was just rude. Really? It's doing it to me. Sequels are rarely made because of the need. You're not wrong. Can I? Oh, this slug is so annoying. For extra money, yeah. Even the rare good sequels, like by Cameron, yeah. I stopped watching movies a few years back. No regrets there. I literally haven't seen any movies since Batman vs Superman. That was so bad, such a waste of money on a cinema ticket that I was like, fuck this shit. And then that was it. Haven't been to the movies since. And I haven't watched any at home either. It was so bad. One of my friends dragged me to the cinema to watch it. And after we came out, he was like, ooh, I want to go and watch that again. I was like, are you serious? He was completely into it. I was like, okay. My understanding of what a good movie is very different. I know, Borglish. I know. To be fair, I have a massive projector at home with, you know, the entire wall as my screen and proper sound system. So I don't miss the cinema experience because I have it, but I'm still... If I have to choose, like if I sit down and want to watch something, it's always TV shows. Yeah, Bimboy, don't. If you want to keep your sanity, just don't. Wrong button. TV shows nowadays are super good because they have all the time to develop a story, develop the characters, and they just do a better job at it. I mean, Max has a point there. All right, 50, 100. Hey, we got what we came for. Let's grab some more computers. We'll be back here, little doggo. We'll tame you up. To be fair, we could take some more. I'll be back for you. Don't worry, little fella. But I really don't want to deal with you right now. Because you're annoying to take home. Haven't been in a cinema for like 10 years or more. Couldn't even tell what I watched last. Wow. Cinema is fun when the film's worth it. But the last time I had a mind-blown experience in the cinema was probably the Matrix one. I mean, that was a life-changing experience. Exposed to Cyberpunk for the first time was really cool. But yeah. All right, how are we doing? I need to run a quick ad break. I'm just gonna do that. We're just gonna walk down and make our way back home so that we could unlock what we need to unlock. Where's the... There. No, I kind of got bored of the Avengers stuff. I'm really not a Marvel person. I'm not saying I'm a DC person either. It's just Marvel stuff got... Well, especially the movies got a bit boring to me. Woo! How marvelous! Marvel's good for DC. When it comes to movies, absolutely. I agree, Monk. But since I don't watch movies, I watch series. The Marvel series are just are not close, not even close to the DC series. Comic-wise, I can't comment because I never read any of them. I really wasn't a nerdy child. Hero movies are pretty much boring. Yeah. I think the biggest mistake that they do with the DC stuff is that they've very firmly decided on not to mix the movie and the series universes. And that's where they fail, because DC currently has a much bigger fan base on the TV shows. And there's just no fan service, no familiarity, no continuity or nothing between the two. Oh my god, Iron Fist is the worst. Legends of Tomorrow is the best DC show ever. You just need to give it a bit of time. Honestly, it's one of the best. It's funny, it's unique, it has its own nerdy humor. It has really good writing after a while. Legends of Tomorrow is just awesome. Iron Fist is, but Iron Fist is Marvel. True, Avek, but you know, maybe the Marvel shows are, or the DC films are crap because they're not using the TV crew for it. Only 4. We need 5 to buy the first thing that we can buy. All right, let's do this. What were we doing? This guy? But that is cool. I don't think I ever get that high. Like, the radio signal scanning, I don't... What does the radio signal scanning give us, by the way? I don't even know. I don't usually unlock it. Scan for drop pods? Oh, yeah. But they have to be in visual range as well. Unless they fix that. Cool. I need plates. Why did I need plates? Yeah. Not the ping, but the object scanner. It reveals the map. Yeah. I mean, we got the radar towers already that would reveal the map. But, I mean, we go everywhere on the map anyway. So that's not a big issue. Oh, you mean the that scan? That's not bad. Please. Can we have some more? Do I sing these computers? It's just not worth it. I'm gonna store it because we're gonna need it for trains and shit. You know, look, this is gonna blow your minds, okay? So since I've collected all of this information, I have a total. You can find 595 computers around drop pods. Imagine that. 595. Also, 412 motors. 55 supercomputers. So you could basically build all your geothermal generators from supercomputers if you find, and there should be batteries as well, which I can't edit but there's like 55 batteries there as well. Something like, hold on, I can edit it on another computer. Just give me a sec. Need to find... No. Looking at the wrong thing. Bonk. There we go. 307 batteries. Your aluminium factory? That look cool. That look really cool. So yeah. There's a lot of stuff around the drop pods. But this is only drop pods. Not the lizard doggo cave. So if you factor in the lizard doggo cave, that's even more. But I want to keep those there. Okay, 1 more minute. Gonna wait for that. Never gonna get it done. Never gonna get it done. Why did I need the plates? I know that I wanted to do something with... Oh, the walkways. Ooh, thank you. And I'm just getting all the slugs today. And yesterday. Air limiters. Good. Plates. Plates. What do I need for more of these? Is that just plates? Plates and rods. Let's get more rods too. Very nice. I mean, hey, cool factories are cool. Did they add a lot more slugs? No? I don't think they've added more slugs. Oh, wrong one. This is what I wanted. Ma'am, research ready? All right. Ooh. We're narrowing down. There we go. Radio signal scanning. No, that one. So only in the object scanner, but the object scanner is shite. All right. So I think now we have only 3. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Roll 3, someone, please. Let's see what we get. Number 1, another hard drive. Fantastic. Thank you. Based on the Satisfactory calculator, there are a handful less than in AEA. Interesting. Well, they've definitely removed the one that was in the desert cave, because there were 2 purples and now we only found 1. Which is cool. Doggos are the shit when it comes to slugs. Okay. We're getting there, ladies and gentlemen. We're actually pretty close. We're gonna wait for that. So 10 minutes on that. Let's go and do some things in the meantime. Woo! Bye! Alright, good luck, Monk. Oh, Monk mentioned the Iron Fist. That was probably... That was... What? That was one of the nails in the Marvel coffin for me. That was Marvel, wasn't it? Or was it DC? I don't know. I think it was Marvel. No, I'm not sure. Might have been DC, but it's really bad. It's very, very bad. It's Marvel? Yeah. Hey, like, there's something for everyone. I really didn't like it. Legion was pretty good. The first season. For some reason the second season didn't hit for me of Legion. Green Lantern as the show, or is there a movie? Movie? Yeah, you got nothing on that. No, I really like the first season of Legion. I really liked the crazy of it, or the psychedelic of it. But for some reason the second season either took that a bit too seriously, or I don't know. It just didn't work the way that the first season worked. We don't need any timer setters anymore, Luke, because we get a notification in game, which is awesome. Yeah, if you have more than one MAMS, you get more notifications as well. I know. Kind of looks silly. Oh man, the light's gonna be awesome here. So, can I actually build these? Do I have enough? Oh, we need quartz for... Hey! Hold, please. That's something we need to do. We need to go and build a box for that quartz. Not sink it all. If I want... Light! Wait! Nailed it. Excuse me. Where am I? Why is this broken again? I can't turn on the lights. Snoot! What is this bullshit? Well, lights are broken. What the fuck? Yo! Coffee Stain, what? Anyone here from Coffee Stain? Well, that was nice while it lasted, I know, right? Hold on. It's not that. What's the original button for? It's B, isn't it? Nope. Excuse me? What? My Y works, okay. It's not taking Y in. Why isn't it taking Y in? Yo, what's going on today? I'm pressing Y and it's not eating it. It's registering as a keybind, but it's not. Yo! What kind of bugs are we finding? What's going on? Y is just not. Okay, let's see if what don't I use often? I use all of these buttons. Why not? So I could do, I don't know, L. Yeah, could do K. You do J, H, G, but I can't do Y. Is it only for the lights or is it for this as well? It's for anything. Can someone try this and tell me if this is consistent or is just my machine right now? Huh? Let's reset. Wait, what? Are these new? Hold your phone. They've modified that again. Now the vehicle menu is left click? Not wait, what? Oh. What? No. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy, have we found a bug? Have we found a bug? What bullshit was that? Did you see that? Can someone clip that? I pressed reset and it put for the flashlight on G. It put the vehicle menu on left click. What? Okay, we were trying to put the flashlight back onto Y. Nope. Right. So this is when if someone reset to random, I know, right? So this is the time when we open up the QA site. I close it from you while I log in. And then, well, let's see what happened here. Okay, great. New post. Cannot bind the key Y to any of the inputs. But why? Does anyone have a clip of this that we could Shift Y, hold on. Shift Y works. It's just the Y that doesn't. Shift plus Y works. It's the right screen. Don't worry. But normal Y doesn't. Every other key works too. And yes, my Y key also works. This has been verified by multiple people. This bug has been verified by multiple people. All right, ladies and gentlemen, can you please go here and upvote? And while you're there, do the rest. You can find all the rest there. And you will see my public page, which has all of these beautiful, beautiful suggestions. Just kick an upvote on them. And then they'll get voted up and whatnot. Well then, I just lost my combination. But in that same vein, let's go reset. The Explorer lights are not working. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and save this. And we're gonna go over to the creative test world. Yeah, but I don't have multiple keyboard layouts. Or do I? No, that's Z. That's B. Like, it works with my... You know, it works with what I set it to, but okay, let's see this. Vehicles, tractor. This is a tractor. Okay, that works. Truck. That works. Explorer. Okay, the Explorer works here. Interesting. Explorer lights work here. Curious. We just had this song. Okay, well, a reload fixed it. Interesting though. I wonder what broke it. As much as I like this song, we just heard it. Yo, Hex, what's up? How you doing, dude? Well, now we need to keep on double checking what's going on. But why that reset button worked the way that it did, if someone can go and make a clip of that as well, I would really appreciate it. Liboobs, we're doing fine, Hex. Thank you so much. Just realized that in order to make lights, we're going to need quartz. So we're going to go and put up a storage box that collects it. So that we could do what we need to do. Ooh, saved it. We do what we do. Or we do what we must because we can. So if I'm moving my base, what's the first thing I should build after skipping tiers? Your hub? Alright, question is, do we still have that hole here? Is that being patched? I think that hole has been patched. It was here, wasn't it? Or was it here? It's here. Hi. It's not being patched. We are going to patch it. Alright, let me try this now. Because this is the thing that I always fall into. So... dragging power out is also a good suggestion. Bum, 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 bum. I think... oh, come on. What we're gonna do is build a splitter. Can I actually make a... yes, I can. Look at that. Ballin'. Into smart splitter. And what I want to do is center is going to be overflow and right is going to be any. And then I kind of want another splitter here. And then center is going to be the overflow and then left is going to be any. Oh man, you had to, didn't you? Okay. The cave entrance? I actually need to play with that because I've never played with it. Right output, overflow, center, whatever, left. Any. Or actually, can we do this? No, no. Bad. But then we can fix this. Oh, come on. Don't be like that. Yeah, the thing with the camera flip is that while it's fun, it's definitely disruptive, especially for new people. So it's better if it's not overdone. I'm just gonna do this. Do that. So right is any, center is overflow, and then we've set this up very well. Excited for this update? Absolutely. Like, some of the things that I was hoping to have in it didn't happen, and that is kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. And also some of the things that we hoped that wouldn't happen, happened, aka the cheat crate going away. All right. Rip cheat crate, I agree. How much are these? 10, 10. So the issue with the lights, from what I understand, holy crap, these cost reinforced iron. Oh god. Not reinforced, the encased industrial beams as well. That's bad news. Well, it... oh, shit. Do you know if they fuck turbo fuel? No, they use power. They use power while they're off as well, which is definitely an issue. Excuse you? Since when can I do this? This is fine. Why can't I interact with this? They didn't screw with turbo fuel. They've added new recipes for the blender, which requires fewer machines to set up, but it uses more oil. But aside from that, it's pretty okay. You can definitely configure lights individually. You can just walk up to this and configure. Or you can do the same thing with the floodlights as well. And then I think you were able to do it with the ceiling lights too. Missing steel beams, I can't make that. And I was able to do it with the wall lights as well. Elsewhere. Not with these ones, apparently. But that's fine. I'm okay with the control, whatever. Not enough space to pick up copper. You're a copper! I want a sensor to have a light cycle through RGB spectrum, sync to my PC. Wow! Submit it in the QA site. All right. Where's main base? We're going to... Oh, I have enough coupons for the first thing. We're going to go back there. Cocky Desert. I mean, we might not end up staying there, but right now with... Where's my car? Oh, it's right there. If they had support export import data from this light, some mod maker could... Yeah. The issue with that is that the lights or anything color related isn't actually stored on the thing itself. It's just the color slot, which we only have 16 of, so it's not the best. But I think they're going to change that. I really hope. I think either Snoot or Jay said that they kind of wish they had full color support. Rainbow vomit everywhere. Yeah. Alright, so at least we're going to be storing up the crystal as well, and when we get to the lights, we'll have what we need. You can use the sliders, but the way that it works is just the same as with painting. So that you have 16 slots and it's global, and that's it. If you set a set of lights to one of the slots and then change the color, then it changes everywhere. It doesn't save it on the individual. It's basically, it's not a... It doesn't save the color. It saves the color slot that is configured to. What is sleep? Baby, don't hurt me. I really dislike the fact that they removed the auto handbrake from the vehicles. I really need to get used to, like, stop, fully stop with handbrake and press E. We have lights that destroy the FPS, so you don't want to use them. All right, can someone do a roll 3, please? You managed a whole 6 hours of sleep. That's pretty good. Number 2. Cheap silica. One. Where were we? One. I always forget. Someone needs to remember this. We could do this. So that's 2. No, we can't because we need the parents. So that's 1, 2, 3. Roll 3 for lobster. Option 1. Let's do it. Are you sure that the handbrake removal was intentional? I'm not sure. So let's go to the QA site. Let's go all posts from the past week. Brake. Nope. New post. Vehicles no longer apply the handbrake upon player exit. Before update 4, once you brake. Thank you. Before update 4, once you got out of your car or your vehicle of choice, the thing would just stop and not move. Since update 4, the vehicle continues at the velocity that it had when the player exited it. It's kind of fun to chase down your car, but it's also super annoying. Bug. QOL, maybe? Gameplay? Vehicles? There we go. Chasing trains. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Just like chasing your dreams. I know, right? There it is. But the train used to roll away unless it was moving when you exited. Now that issue is fixed. Oh man, it's fun times. Okay, how are we doing on all sorts of projects? I feel like we're getting close. We can't have too many hard drive research left. All right, let's go grab some more concrete. And we can build up the iron production while we're waiting for the ma'am. I'm gonna take this with me. They find updated visuals for Epic. Have they reverted the changes for early access? Or does early access says update for as well? They're just trying to keep me from breaking things. Ha ha. Very punny. They reverted EA. Good. Ba-da-bum-bum. So the issue is that this is going to require a lot of power. Which is fine. But I'd rather not. See, now I get out and boink. Right, so that's where all the miners are. And we kind of want to set up on top of them. Here. I think here will do. What up, GP? And then we'll go out here. And we'll remove that. And instead, I really want to work more with the walkways. Oh, X! WTF? I'm not subbed. Now you are. Thanks for remaining in the squirrel army. What up, Hex? There we go. Oh, the wrong button pressing. I'm gonna leave that summer sloop there to annoy us. Oh, there's two more up here, isn't there? I have an idea. Maybe. I'm not sure I want to connect these up. I definitely want this to be held up by the rocks. At least 3 up. Oh. Alright. We're gonna do the thing that we did previously. We're going to build this out at maximum size, and then we're going to dial it back, just like sculpting. I don't know how we're going to lay out the little factory in here. We're definitely going to follow a similar principle where we have our little smelters and then we have the constructors. The question is, do we want to build in a pod style that we did previously? Would that be useful? Because we definitely don't... I mean, we could do manifolds. I don't know yet. We'll have to see when we get there. And we'll definitely be building out this way. You know what? This looks like it's gonna be much bigger than we need. Thank you, Arch. It would be nice if we could find a way to reproduce that, because without them being able to reproduce it, it's borderline useless. Oh, crap. Crap. Come back. Can delete that. There we go. And in we build. I think we need this row. I can't wait to have all the decorative stuff. And then we can actually make this look pretty. Can I reach? Ugh. Okay, how many? Yeah, just this one. There we go. Nice. Oops. Yeah, this concrete stack size is just awesome. Imagine not having to go back to base every 10 minutes for more concrete. It's just crazy. Crazy times. We'll probably have to get rid of these. So this is going to be the beginning of the iron processing, and if you haven't been here yet, the iron processing and every kind of processing that we do here is going to serve only the space elevator. Nothing else. So once the space elevator doesn't need the materials will be synced, and they will be syncing them to the end of days. So these factories will always be producing, and they'll always be syncing. And as we get more and more space elevator projects, we're going to be reconfiguring these to do what is needed. A sip of water for everyone. That's a good shout. Guys, grab your drinks, which is water, and drink up. My days, I'm jet lagged today. I'm so jet lagged. It's crazy. But what I'm thinking is that we might do a little cheeky stream tomorrow too. I'm really feeling it right now, in the groove of Satisfactory. And like yesterday, I wasn't streaming, and I was like, I really want to stream. I really want to play. Thing. Whoa! Nope. There. Okay. So now we need to figure out how we're going to bring... It's nearly 4 p.m, but I already feel like it's time to sleep. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's one of those days, Azong. How are we gonna do and what? So we have a bunch of iron here. A cheeky stream would be nice. I know, right? A cheeky beer would be nice as well. Not gonna lie. So that's 60. And I'm stuck. How did I get here? What is life? I am here now. So that was 60. That's 60. I think all of these are going to be 60s. Hey, Phantom, what's up? So that's 1 line, 2 line, 3 lines. 3 times 120. Yup. Which means... Hi, bud. Let's go and figure out the math. I like to... I don't know. A lot of people work from the demand side. It's like, oh, I need this many of these, so how much of that do I need for it? I'm the other way around. It's just like how much of this I have, and I need to process it. I watched this building tips video, and I'm curious if you think building on giant quasi-floating platforms is how the game developers expected people to play or not. Probably not. This isn't going to be floating at all. We are just waiting for the decorative items for me to unlock it so that I could actually make these look nice. I really don't like floating anything. But I don't have all the tools that I need to make this not floaty. This is gonna look pretty sexy. Eventually. Okay. So that's 3 times 120. Let's see what we're dealing with. And first things first, we need not that. A smelter. Iron ingots is 30. So that's we need 12. So we need 12, yeah, we need 12 smelters. We're outputting 30 ingots a minute. And then what we need to make out of it, mostly, is iron plates and screws at this point, which we don't have the recipe of yet. So iron plates, that's 30. Rods is 15. So that's 2 per. That's 12 of these, 6 of these. And then we could overclock these, right? So that's 120. Oh, now we're talking. So that's... Can we do 6 times 120? Can we get 120 out of these? Oh, that was a big jump. So what is it? 60 times 2.5. Yeah, boy, we can. There you go. It's looking much better. We won't turn it all on because if we do, we're going to lose power instantly. But we could definitely prepare for that. And we can already prepare for Mark 3 belts or even Mark 4 belts. I do like the Mark 3s. Mark 3 is a nice number. 270, right? What's the maximum that we could get out of this right now? I mean... How much does a normal node give out on Mark 3? Does anyone know? So is it 3x? So if we get 60, is it 180? So 180 times 2.5, that's 450. That's a fuck ton of iron. Yeah, that's why we just went for 2. But if we prepare for Mark 3s, Mark 2 miners, so that's 12 Mark 3 lines. Oh my god, this is gonna blow up. How do we do this properly? So the way that we did it earlier is we had rows of smelters that were doing God's work, and then each of those had their own little constructors. Now when it comes to the plates, then this setup works because it's a 1-to-1 pretty much. When it comes to rods, it's a 1-to-2. We're going for the casted screws. I'm not gonna bother setting up the rods to screws at all, because that is a waste of time. Oh, speaking of which, how are we doing here? Oh, yo, can someone do a roll 3, please? Oh, come on, Zong. Not even any of you. This is useful though. Iron wire is actually not bad. We're just gonna unlock that. Iron wire is good. Okay, another roll 3, please. I think. 1. Someone needs to remember this. 2. 3. Yeah. Can I get another roll 3, please? Adulting. All right, Alblaine. Good luck. Number 1, another hard drive. Fantastic, Severus. Thank you. Bum, bum. So I'm thinking about how we would scale this. The scaling is definitely going to be an issue. Because let's say we use this section early on here as the routing area. You know, we can do whatever we want with the belts. And then we need to set up lines of shit. So let's do this. Let's start. You know what? Let's start. Oh, where do we start? Where do we start? So this is, oh boy. Yeah, we're gonna leave these 4. Okay. Where's all the holes that we need to do? There's that. There's one here somewhere. Do you underclock car screws? No, I don't care about the ratios. The only thing I care about is produce more than we need. I think caring about the ratios is a waste of brain cycles. Where is it? I should just go down and do it from below. That would be much easier, wouldn't it? So there's that. We found that one. And then there's this guy that we can just bring up on the side. Okay. Do. Great. And what are you? There's nothing here. You son of a bitch. Seriously. That's not a thing. Oh well. I just want to pull these up so that we can see what we're dealing with. Pum pum pum. Pum 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 pum. Pum pum pum. Can I do that from here? Boop! Boop! Oh. Boop. It's like a meerkat. I'm up. Hello. Oh, very nice. Okay. Saying goodbye to the community live right now. Okay. Please don't advertise others on other streams. It's not nice. Okay. This puts a wrench in the plans. So that kind of means that this is our demarcation zone, isn't it? Or the line. I'm just gonna build it because I can. Here. Now, this might look super empty, and you would be right in saying that this is empty. I'm not sure what we're gonna do with it. We could remove these back ones and just treat that as an outlier and just bring it on. I think that's exactly what we're gonna do. And then use this remaining space to route all the cables. And we might be able to put down a drone port here later. Like much later. And until then, we'll just deal with it this way. Hit. And then we'll use these guys to get across. It's gonna be awesome as soon as we can unlock those bloody parts. Wait. Ooh. There. And then we don't need that. Okay. Oh, this is still ugly. Fugly. But we could do this in... Hey, you know what? Let's do this in a symmetrical way. Where it's basically 3 and 3. Which means that we could start on 2 ends and meet up in the middle. Now, how many lines do we have? Is the question. I think what I want to do is have a manifold for each. So let's say we start with plates. And put that there. And we'll auto save. And if we do that, actually, let's do it. If we do that in the normal pattern as we did it up there, then the way that this is gonna look is that and that and that. For smelters, let's just put a smelter on. Woo! Man, this is the hardest part of the game. It's like when you have like a blank slate, you don't have anything placed down yet. It's like, what do I do? How do I do it? Which way does it go? How does it blend? Let's just do it like so. And then we have 2 free spaces. And then this again. Right? And then this one has the constructor. Like that. However... Does it blend? I know, right? However, we might not do that because it's a waste of space. What we might do is this instead. Whoa. Bring this back. Hold on. Let's put down a splitter here at the very edge, maybe. No, this works. And then that works. Can I get on top of this? Oh god, wrong button. And then a constructor. It needs to be pretty snug. Because otherwise... Hey, Mammy's complete. There we go. Very good, look. And a measure coming back this way. Yeah, that looks cool. That's one part because we need 1-to-1 for the whatchamacallit, the plates. It's gonna be a different story with the rods. But we'll figure that one out when we get there. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, roll 3. Yes, Zotix! Oh, Zotix. Thank you. Thank you. All right. We need another roll 3. We got what we wanted. No space, Tesla. Number 1. Another hard drive. Very nice. Very, very nice. All right. So we got that covered. Let's do the next line. Doom. So how are we going to do this? It's 1 to 2. I think we can do this in this setup as well. I believe. But the way it would have to be handled, okay. I just want to see where the hitbox is. How many ticks is it? 1, 2. It's 2. I knew what I was looking at. Okay, that's all that matters. Constructor. 1, 2. Here. They recently unlocked the rifle in update 4 playthrough. And the game got so much better. Well, to each to their own, isn't it? And then what we need here. Oh, do I want to build this snug? I could, couldn't I? This could go snugger. Could this go snugger? Maybe. Oh yeah. Could do that. And then this needs to go snug. Whoa, hello. Whoopsie. The issue is this is the closest that it gets, is to set up a manifold here that would... Yeah, I don't think I'm comfortable with this. Don't think I'm comfortable with this at all. So, we're gonna do the next best thing. Dismantle it all. I don't think this is visually appealing if I do this, but what we could do is to snug it up here. So we have a row of no tunnel, and then we have another tunnel, and then we do this. And then here, we're gonna have enough space. One, two. Do that. And then what I want to see is how far from the back is this? 1, 2, 3, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. And look, we have space. That is awesome. We have space here for the manifold. Like so. Hey, Rob Ray, thank you for the follow. And then we have space here for the splitter. And then it would all be apparent of what's happening. Right? Because part of this playthrough is to be very... understandable? I don't know. Like, we need to be able to show what's going on. And if you're looking at this from above or even from the side, you can kind of see what's going on. And then we'll just have these go out that way. And then that's cool. And here in the middle, we're going to have the usual. Pop that. Actually, I was thinking maybe we could do this. But that's not cool. Maybe we could do this. But that's not cool either. Because of what we want here. We want to have the walkway like so. And then it might be prudent to just put one more. I mean, this is actually where it's going to go, isn't it? Do this, but then... No, that won't work. I don't know. Can definitely do this, and then I can definitely do this. This is why we can't have nice things. What am I looking for? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait a minute. That didn't do what I wanted it to do. Not in the slightest. Oh boy. There. Does it work now? No. This is crazy. Crazy talk. What was it? Is it this? Yeah? It was snapping to something. I don't know what. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Nice. Okay. This is gonna work. This is gonna really work. I'm happy. And then here, we're gonna have the same thing. Go that way. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Go up. And then it'll have to come down, because what goes up must come down. What is this aligning with? One, 2, 3, 4. There. So like, no, it's not, because if it were aligning with the other box, then it would be the right alignment. It's aligning with one of the machines or something. Because I need to bring it back by 1 to be where it needs to be. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. It's fine. Okay. So that is plates and rods. And now we need screws. Bum. It did look like the center line, but it's not. So how do the screws look? So we get 30 out of the whatchamacallit. And then this is 12.5. So 30, 12.5. That's 2.4. Screws are the same unless you downclock them. I'm thinking about overclocking the smelters instead. And overclocking the screws as well. To make this do actually overclock. To make this do 15. I wish you could set from here as well. would be cool. Because if we overclock to 15, Mark II belts will cry pretty fast. I know. But that means that we need to use fewer amounts of constructors, which is fewer in the object limit of the world. Oh, man research. Yeah, I'm gonna go the overclock route for sure. Right. Oh, look at that beautiful icon. Thank you, Max. Give me a second. I'm gonna open up this. Was option 2, right? Did you guys upvote this? Come on. Go and upvote. New post. Pocket dimension mam research has an empty icon. Incorrect description. Nope. Pum 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 bug UI. Submit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, need another upvote from everyone, not just one of you. Okay. Okay, that one only got one upvote from one from me and one from someone else. At least that one is 5 already. That's fun. Yeah, here's the cheat crete one if you want to upvote it. All right, so it was number 2, right? From Max. Yes. All right, now I need the roll 3 to figure out what's next. Hey, there we go. This is why we've eliminated everything else, so that we can actually crack through the research. Fantastic. Hello, Grain. All right. So let's do this. We're gonna do the same setup as we did with the rods. And the cool thing about this is that we might do multiple lines of this. We don't need any other processing, right? Look at that. We did need all of this space. This is crazy. And it would max out a Mark II belt with 2 machines. That is awesome. 0.5 ingots, you get 4 screws. When you use cast screws, so adding 10 screws per machine would get you to 15 ingots a minute. Okay, hold on. I need to process that. 1, 2, 3. So you say 52? Ah, shit. I hit it right on both machines. Oh, hold on, 60 a minute. Sorry. Copy settings. Got it. Right, so that would be 6120. That's a belt. That is very good. That is actually very good, because then we can do a a stupid little thing called love. Like this. Or not. Did I not put it right? Very nice. Very, very nice. Because this gives us options then. Because right now, you know, we're limited by the belt. Actually, you know what? That's... Let's think of the future upgrades. And if we think of the future upgrades, we're clever. And this is how you do clever. Because then once we have belt upgrades, then we'll just change this manifold to come all the way down and work like everything else. Although we're probably going to work our way out of screws very quickly. I like doing that. And then we won't need that many. Okay, so, but that still only uses 30. 1, 2, 3. Was it just 2? No, it was 3. That might have been only 2, but hey, that's fine. We do a splitter here. And there we go. So that's only 30 out of the 120. So we can set up 4 of these. That's 4 lines of screws, which is... I'm not saying it's going to be enough, but it's going to be enough for a minute. And we still have 2 more. So we could have... Was it 4, 8, 12 Mark II belts of screws, which is actually not too bad. But this is only the base materials. Right, they're all going to have different colors. The foundations are going to be different colors. So the screws are going to be blue. I don't know what we're going to color the rest. I mean, this could stay black. And then this is going to be white, maybe? And I think that would differentiate between the lines, which is nice. And at the end, it's going to come down over here. Nikki Schenken, thank you for the follow. Nikki, no, Schnecken. Sorry for hamming you. Also, it feels like the lights are off. Where are the lights off? There we go. And we have an extra line, by the way, just saying. All right, this is gonna work. I'm actually really happy with this. However, we definitely don't have enough power to run all of it. Schnecken is slug? I didn't know that word. How are we doing here? 4 more minutes, come on! How are we doing on this front? Okay. Are you serious? Oh no, I've disconnected because... Okay. Okay, we need to get back home. Whoa! And bounce up like a gummy bear. Welcome, welcome. And then we'll have another platform in between where we have the second stage of it. The second and third, because we first need to make rotors and reinforced iron plates. And then we need to make the smart plating. We're gonna have little islands. I haven't figured out how I want to do the belts between the islands. yet. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Oh, stupid brakes. I realized as soon as I got out, it's like, not gonna work. Stop, brake, get out. Just like when learning how to drive. I don't care for that. Not your best performance, doggos. Not your best. Yep. So that was a pretty bad run, guys. That was a pretty bad run. And we still have power. Great. With great power comes great responsibility. Ah, 2 more minutes. Why did I come back? Oh, because I wanted to check these. 7. Is that... That's not enough for anything, is it? Bum, 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 bum. Hey, that's enough for the first batch. So what we can unlock, because if you don't know, we've done the rolls for these already, the random rolls. So out of the foundations, the first one is the inverted corner pack. That guy. And then the next one is the inverted ramp pack. That guy. Ace Merkin, what's up? Alright, we ran into the unfortunate situation that my design that I have in mind requires this, and it requires this. And we've done all the rolls. I still need 14, 18, I still need 20 coupons before I can do what I want. And I've exploited all the early game coupons already. So syncing computers and shit doesn't really work anymore. Yup. Yeah, we've set up some syncage for crystals back at the crystal cave. And now we're just buying time. But we're doing the hard drive research. So pretty much everything's done in the MAM. So it's down to hard drives now. And I think we're slowly running out. Which is good. I got the bolted or the casted screws, which is actually very good. Yep, we're running out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, roll 2. Yeah, we're gonna go and get some more hard drives in a minute. Number 2, pocket dimensions. Thank you. Very good. And now roll 3. Anyone with the roll 3? There's Monopoly. Option number 2. Okay, so that was 1. What was 2? Mycelia. There we go. I need a roll 2 from someone. And I just realized that instead of the 2 hours, number 2, okay. We've been live for 3.5 already. It's just the fuck. I'm gonna have to take a little break in a minute. Yeah, you have. Yeah, it's true, Zong. Absolutely. Can I get another roll 3, please? We've been finding some interesting bugs, Smirkin. If you do a little look-see at my QA profile. Oh boy, it's hard drive hunting time. Or we can't do that. Hold on, we can't do that. So then one... I mean, we could. All right, let's go. Let's go hard drive hunting. I want to go hard drive hunting, but we're going to do that after a break. I do need to have a break because otherwise the video file is going to be massive. So if you were watching on YouTube, I'm sorry for the extended episode. It happens sometimes. And if you're here with us on Twitch, then we'll be back in 10 minutes and don't go anywhere. Oh, we're going to play... We're going to be playing. We're going to be playing Words on Stream. Yo. Let's do that. I almost forgot about that, but I need to set it up. Before. I need to remember to set this up beforehand every time. And then I wouldn't have to do this on stream. And now I have to do it on stream, which is kind of silly. But it is what it is. Hold, please. All right. There we go. All right. I'll see you guys in 10 minutes. Don't go anywhere.